I'm backwards. There you go. All right. Flipped it around this time. So now Twitch is vertical and YouTube is horizontal. Playing Palia this time, and it's in the background. I'm not sure what's going on. Must be a new thing for Palia. Hold on. Trying to change. Okay, logos. Playing Fortnite right now. Palia. This over there. All right. Twitch is good. Two silver. I don't know what happened with my freaking PC. It just decided it didn't want to work, so I had to unplug it. Like, I had to turn it off, unplug it, hold the power button for 30 seconds, let it go, plug it back in, and then turn it on. And then it worked again. I'm back. And playing Palia this time. There you go. Here's my live for my YouTube. Pop out the YouTube chat this time. Okay. YouTube's back. I'm back. There's a new content update for Palia. I don't know what it is, so you're watching this with me. This must be the new season of Palia. Yeah, I flipped it around. I was like, try something new. So this is a new season. Sun-kissed. Oh, this is the horse update. That's what it was. Okay. Anyway, this will be playing in the background. But yeah, I am vertical on Twitch and horizontal on YouTube tonight. Now, after coming back, but hopefully everybody comes back. But I'm back, fixed here. I do still have my queue from the previous stream. I don't know how long ago it was, 30 minutes ago. Hopefully it wasn't that long. But Jupiter, Montaigne, and then Starry. Whenever you guys get here, tell me so I know when to start doing this again. But yeah, I flipped it. So, all right. This back. Yeah, it was a weird. But yeah, Twitch has Twitch is doing vertical streaming now. Hey Jess, welcome back. Welcome me back, I guess. I am vertical now. So this is what people usually see on YouTube. So I switched it around. Absolutely, yeah. Move this. I still have the queue from the previous stream, so Jupiter, Montaigne, and Starry are still 1, 2, and 3. But since they're not here yet, I'll put you in there. How is Chris viewing you right now? I'm trying out the vertical format part in Twitch. Getting some 9 of diamonds, 10 of diamonds, 8 of diamonds. Diamonds, diamonds, diamonds. Practical matters. Here this time. Nope. My phone. There. Okay. You get all diamonds this time. The 9 of diamonds is about independence and luxury. The 10 of diamonds is about security and like legacy. The 8 of diamonds is about the hard work and skill building. Fun fact, the 8 of diamonds is the Virgo card. The 5 of hearts is the Scorpio one. Me and my husband. Anyway, thinking about making some art with the 8 of diamonds. But anyway, as I was saying, the 9 of diamonds here, like he's viewing you right now as someone very independent, very gorgeous, self-sufficient, woman who like is holding her own. The 10 of diamonds, it's like an absolute long-term material here. They're looking at you like someone who brings value and stability into his world. And then you have the 8 of diamonds. He's admiring how dedicated and focused you are right now, how hardworking when it comes to like building your own life and your goals right now. So he's very mesmerized by your hustle, and how beautifully you're managing it right now too. So he doesn't just see you as a casual right now. He's sees you as a high value, secure partner, worth investing. Diamond here for the long haul. That was my box of Hello Kitty food. But yeah, he sees you as a prize. Hey Brady, welcome in. Welcome to round 2. I had some technical difficulties, and so my computer just decided to stop. Just on its own for no reason. I actually looked into it. It was saying something about my CPU was going too hard for some reason. I'm like, anyway, I flipped the the orientations around on the second round. But I did start at 5 for like 20 minutes before my freaking computer decided to crap out. But I do have other people in the queue whenever they come back. So I have Jupiter, Montaigne, and Starry as 1, 2, and 3. But since you're here, I was frozen. Can you hear me now? You didn't get the job at Wind, Diz. Oh no. Okay, but you can hear me now. Yes, I did. He said I was saying that he respects your hustle and how you're managing it. He sees you as a very high value person and partner worth investing for the long haul. And what else? He sees you and appreciates the absolute prize that you are. You're welcome. Yeah, my computer's doing something again. Something weird. Don't know what. I did download Firefox as a web browser. I don't know if that's messing things up because I've been using Microsoft Edge because it came with the computer. But my dummy decided I decided to put it in Firefox. So it's using that as the cue holder. What's the next good thing coming your way? Okay. I'm going to be using the new Chakra Intentions cards. Tonight's numerology number is 3. You have flow from the sacral chakra. Hold on. I'm going to be using this with my actual tuning forks. This is the, which side am I using? Nope, wrong way. No. With flow, you have the Queen of Hearts. It's always nice. And the Jack of Spades. I also switched it from the. There was another thing too when I was. Root. This would be the sacral. I'm thinking when I'm using the chakra cards, if whatever card comes up, I will bang this thing for you guys. There you go. Got some sacral vibes for you there, Brady. All right. So, sacral. Think connection and passion, creativity and ease with this one. The Queen of Hearts. It's also the stork over in Lenormand. You know how French suited are a little bit of tarot, a little bit of Lenormand. The Queen of Hearts is the stork. So think positive change, emotional growth. And then the Jack of Spades in Lenormand is the child or the girl, the young woman, young lady. So it's new beginnings, fresh energy, some playful innocence there. Hey, mystical moonlit, welcome in. But with the sacral card here with flow, it's like the roadblocks are going to be clearing out, you know, allowing your life to like move a little more smoother, easier rhythm very soon. The Queen of Hearts, some emotional healing, positive life transformations are headed your way to make you feel safe and nurtured. And then the Jack of Spades there, like a totally fresh start here, full of playful energy, exciting new opportunities coming up at your door. But just kind of get ready to step into a more effortless chapter, you know, when things finally start to click in place for you. Embrace any new invitations, some sudden fresh starts that come your way, with more of an open mind and a playful heart. Just kind of trust, you know, the universe is bringing in what you need to feel happy and inspired again soon. Could be with the career. Any new opportunities that come knocking your way, take it. Reset this. I had to reset my stream. For some reason it didn't want to do it, but I do have Jupiter, Montaigne, and Starry on my queue, waiting whenever they come back. But Moonlit, you are next. Yeah, of course. Right after Moonlit. There you go. Yeah, Twitch is going to soon be doing a duo stream. Not a dual stream, but like a duo stream where you can either go horizontally or vertically. Right now, only YouTube can do it, but I can't do that and another one. So it's what's your question there, Moonlit? Moodlit? If you enjoy the vertical one, I'll keep doing vertical on Twitch. Otherwise, I'll go back to horizontal tomorrow. Just trying it out tonight. Oh, nice. Oh, yeah, thank you. I used the it's the what do they call them? The milk from Dimension Nails. So strawberry soy milk on the thumb. Orange pecan milk on the pointer. Peppermint hazelnut milk on the middle finger. They're very, very light, but it's blueberry flax on the ring. And blackberry rice milk on the pinky. They're like a whisper of color. And then I put halogen glow over from Holo Taco. Oh, focus. Over all of him. And then I used stickers or decals I got to put them on. Mystical Moonlit. Moodlit. What was your question there? I think they're gone. I don't know. Yeah, I painted my nephew's nails once and their dad didn't like it. Mostly because they didn't have any nail polish remover. I was painting my nails black, and like in the middle of it, my mom called me saying, "Oh, I'm over at your sister's house. You want to come over?" And I'm like, "Oh, okay." So I had to get ready really quickly and brought my black nail polish with me. And I finished painting it, and they're like, "Oh, I want to paint my nails black." I'm like, okay." Mood lit. Are you there? They might not be there no more. Right. Well, while we wait for Moodlet, Brady, let's see. You said you wanted to ask the card specifically for if it's for career. Okay, so just specifics. 7 of spades, ace of diamonds, and the Joker. Hmm. Hmm. Unpredictable with the Joker. I think that's the third time the Joker came out, too. But that 7 of spades is about secrets and some quiet truths. The ace of diamonds is a big breakthrough here. It's also about exposure, or like success. Yeah, for other readings, the Joker's popped up now 3 times from other things. But yeah, the Joker's just, the wild card, a shock factor, things like that. But the ace of spades, like, it's specifically about something that has to be like kept behind the scenes or hidden away from you. The ace of diamonds, it's like a absolute truth here. Something coming to light, kind of exposing what it was that was left in the dark. And the Joker, it's like a plot twist, like a sudden, unexpected, unpredictable, excuse me, uh, a shift that kind of changes the game for you. Yeah. So, like, keep your eyes and ears open right now. Some major piece of information feels like it's going to pop out of nowhere, but don't try to stress about digging for it right now. It's going to practically slap you in the face on, Um, it's like some wild card news that drops before like the full picture is just better. Hi, Aaron. Oops, my bones. It was good. It was quick, but it wasn't too bad. It was like 40 minutes. They sliced me open. They dug around there, cauterized it, and then stitched me back up. Hi, Phantom. Yeah, it was a benign cyst that was on my hip, like right on the waist belt or waist line, like the underwear line. So it was really annoying. So I have to buy like big underwear and big pants to pull over my belly button just to keep it from hitting it. Now, this is round 2 of my stream tonight because my computer decided it did not want to work anymore, just out of the blue. So I had to restart the PC completely from unplugging it. And so this is round 2, and I decided to switch the views this time. So instead of horizontally on Twitch, you guys are on vertically, and then on YouTube, instead of vertically, you're horizontally. you guys like this format, I'll keep it. If not, I'll change it back tomorrow. We do have a previous queue, Jupiter, Montaigne, and Starry, before my PC went bust. So whenever they're here, I will read for them. They'll be on the top of the list. But for right now, Aaron, Phantom, and Mary Hawkins. Hi there on YouTube. No, I've been gone for 2 weeks. Well, I've been in bed. The first week I was in bed most of the time, except for getting food and going to the bathroom and taking a shower. But the rest of the time I was in bed. Hello, Mary. Personal opinion, I don't like this one because I minimized the video to do other things too, and it takes up much more of my screen. Ah, okay. Glad I'm getting some input here. I even changed my gaming one. Well, at least on the horizontal one. I made myself horizontal or vertical. on the horizontal one, I made myself vertical. But this is what it looks like for people on YouTube usually. People on YouTube, this is what it looks like for Twitch normally. Absolutely, no problem. Aaron, what was your question? Did I miss it? Not yet. Okay. Still waiting for your question there, Aaron. No, the message guy, absolutely. And tomorrow I'll be using this uniquely shaped deck. Where's he at with it? Again, tonight's numerology number is 3. Shuffling these 3 times. Ooh, that one popped out. If they fall out, I read them. First one, 2 of clubs, ace of spades, 3 of clubs. Where is the guy who's going to be messaging? What's he doing? What's he doing? Where's he at? What is going on? Okay, well, the 2 of clubs is oops, excuse me. Hit a box. Okay. It's about if you're looking at it like in physical sense, nearby, somewhere bustling, high energy spots. The ace of spades. In Lenormand, it's a woman, so you. Familiar faces to you. A specific location to you. Hey, Sovereign Star, welcome in. And the three of clubs in Lenormand. Think distance and travels somewhere far, commuting to some place. If I can, it's somebody, it's a blah, blah, blah. It's a place that's familiar to you, and that person, that guy, comes from a ways away to that spot that you also frequent. So if you're going to get in specifics, there's like that. But the two of clubs, it's he might like this guy might be in a busy like high traffic area, like a crowded workspace or like a local hangout spot, somewhere dealing with like a daily hustle. Ace of Spades, like he's very focused in his routine, like an office space, something like that. But the three of clubs, like physically at a distance right now from you, maybe across town, maybe had a commute to that area. That's what they're getting. But he's handling his business. Yeah. Just kind of let him navigate his busy day right now. His message will just reach you exactly when he gets the moment of stillness. But he's a very busy guy that commutes to a place that's familiar to you, if that makes sense. Hey, there you are, Jupiter. Welcome back. After some technical difficulties, I am back. Jupiter's one of the people that were waiting before the stream, well, on the first half of the stream, so I have them queued up already. Is actually the very first one. Ah, I thought you meant physically, Aaron. That's what I was focusing on. But yes. I see you there, Sovereign Star. No worries. It's like a genie question, you got to be specific. Otherwise, it kind of gets a little vague. Yes, they are very cool indeed. They are the Cyclopeans. Pictures of this side of it. Should have taken the picture from this side. I was looking for uniquely shaped decks. I have this one. I have this one tomorrow. The 17th Kingdom one. To these leaf shape ones. These Star Wars ones that are also, it's an actual game in Star Wars, Sabak, but they're playing cards. Using those too. I got a bunch of them on top of the, oh my god, I got like, say 10 new decks. Not all uniquely shaped, just 10 new decks, 10 new playing card decks. And I got another one coming next week. I need to stop. Anyway. All right, Jupiter, you're asking, I've been really struggling to have faith in manifesting as a practice lately. I wanted some guidance around that because it's something I really developed faith in over the last 5 years or so. I want to continue to have it. Okay, so bigger questions I will use in conjunction with the French suited deck. So I'll use an Oracle card. Let me reset this deck though. wanting some guidance on how to practice manifesting. With these cards, if they're reversed, that means the chakra is blocked. Like this one. It's the crown chakra, the light of the universe. The mantra on this one says, I receive the universal light and radiate it to the world, but it's right now in reversed, which is what you're struggling with. Yeah, the 6 of hearts and the 3 of diamonds. Right. Give me a second to new deck. Maintaining. Light of the universe. These are hard works and stuff like that. It's gonna take work, but sorry, I'm just thinking to myself. But the light of the light of the universe being in reverse, it's just like the divine connection is blocked. You have some spiritual fatigue or just lack of clarity. This 6 of hearts is about big dreams and hopes, and then the 3 of diamonds, like knowledge, steady effort here, some practical steps, studying also. But with the crown reverse, like you're dealing with some brain fog, kind of feeling a bit disconnected with your spiritual flow. The 6 of hearts, it's like your big dreams and the manifestations are still very completely valid, and shining, but it's in the background. The 3 of diamonds, like the secrets of like holding on to your manifestation right now, is kind of to stop looking for massive signs instead of just try smoking, focusing. I need to stop holding my mouth when I'm not talking. Stop looking for big signs and look for like small practical habits to kind of anchor your goal in reality. You just need to stop overthinking. The universe's time is just giving your busy mind a how do I put this? It's been a couple weeks. I'm a little rusty. Um, Kind of stop thinking about what the universe is gonna give. Is how is it? The universe is giving you some time to clear your mental block right now, but your big dreams are in reach. You just kind of have to pair your like visual visualization. Why can't my For those of you who don't know, I had stitches in my lip, so my lip is a little bit tight on one end, so it's hard to say words now. Anyway, um, try and ground yourself in the present moment. Kind of stick to a routine. Kind of watch how easily things start staying in your life right now, but don't go too big. Try doing some small stuff first to maintaining it. It'll help you build a routine. Not laughing at you. I'm laughing at my reading play. Thank you. A little out of practice. All right. So Montaigne is still not here. Starry is still not here from the last stream. Phantom, Mary, and then Sovereign Star. So Phantom, you are next. I'll reset this one. It's headed your way soon. Absolutely. Oh, you're welcome, Juniper. Phantom, what's coming up your way soon? Mary Hopkins says hi, Phantom, over on YouTube. Phantom says hello, Mary. 3 of spades. 7 of diamonds. Jack of spades. Okay. Well, 3 of spades is like travels and shifts, motion comes to mind with 3 of spades. 7 of diamonds is good news, some chatter, some connections. And the Jack of spades is like that fresh energy, surprises, some small steps. But the 3 of spades, like some shift or some sense of movement is coming at you, kind of breaking any stagnation you've been feeling a little bit lately. With the 7 of diamonds, it's just showing that this change is going to bring of like a wave of like some chatter or some fun conversations. Most likely some social energy here in your world. Then you have Jack of spades. Like it's going to open up the door for like some fresh, playful new beginnings. Kind of makes you feel inspired again. Yeah, it's all good. Just kind of get ready for your daily routine to get a little nice energetic shake up. Some good conversations on the horizon too. So just don't take things too seriously right now. Kind of approach things that are coming up with like an open mind and some sense of fun, you know, a fresh slate seems like it's coming your way. So just step with it with curiosity. Yeah. Montaigne is still on the waiting list, so is Starry over on YouTube whenever they get back. But up next is Mary Hopkins. Reset. Mary. Oh, your question was, when will I receive clarity on my current situation? worries. King of clubs. Queen of clubs. 7 of clubs. Clubbing. Hey, tramps. I am back. 2-week hiatus. Medical hiatus. I'm also 15 pounds later. That's something else. Anyway. When will I receive clarity on my current situation? You've been clubbing too. So the King of Spades here, it's about patience, logic. The Queen of Clubs is some complicated dynamics here, some hidden angles. It's also about staying sharp. And the 7 of Clubs, just some minor setbacks or some anxious thoughts. So what the King of Spades is saying, like, clarity is going to require some patience and like a logical approach. Going to take a little time for like the final picture to come. The Queen of Clubs, like your current situation has some tricky, complicated, maybe some hidden motives involved that you're kind of sorting through. And then the 7 of Clubs, like those small daily stresses and like overthinking are just eating away at your peace, kind of clouding your vision right now. But clarity isn't gonna, it's not gonna hit you like a sudden, bolt of lightning. And it'll show up once you stop letting like minor details kind of drain your energy. So just kind of, if you can, step back from like the drama, look at some facts with like a cool head. Maybe let the situation unfold naturally. So like once you're able to do that, the daily noises, the truth of the matter, will become a little more obvious to you. All right. If Montaigne isn't here and Starry Night isn't here yet from the previous stream earlier today, Sovereign Star is next, and then Aaron, and then Tramps. Sovereign, you want to know what major change is happening or about to happen in your life? Bigger question. Did I switch? Yeah, I did. Okay. Making sure I reset this one. You have the throat chakra, creative expression. You're welcome, Mary. Thank you. You too. I'm here Fridays and Saturdays, 5 p.m. if I'm not injured. 8 of diamonds, 7 of diamonds. Oh, thank you for the likes. What major changes happening or about to happen? big questions. Move my thingy. All right, there. Oh, nice. Yeah. Hi, Miss Nika. I'm back too. Welcome back, Nasika. But yeah, Sovereign, this throat chakra. Oh yeah, throat. Hold on, throat. This throat. Yes. Here's a throat one. Give you a little hum for. There you go. It's like I have these things I can use with this deck. All right. Creative expression on the mantra here, or the on the card it says, I channel my creative energy through words, sound, and art. So this is at the bottom here. But this creative expression is, speaking up and some authenticity, some finding your voice too. And the 8 of Diamonds is about skill building, effort. 7 of Diamonds is like a buzz or like some unexpected news here, some daily connections. But with this throat card and the creative expression, it's like you're stepping into some massive shift where you're like, finally sharing your authentic voice and ideas with the world. The 8 of Diamonds, like you've been putting in some serious behind the scenes work. That dedication is about to pay off in your daily routine. You have the 7 of Diamonds here. Like the hard work is going to trigger like a sudden wave of like exciting chatter or some new opportunities, something fast paced will put you in the spotlight. But take this as a sign like the universe is kind of pushing you to step out of the shadows and stop playing small, speak loudly, things like that. Just kind of trust, the skills that you've been quietly building are what you need to open up those new doors for you. So just embrace the busy energy and the connections and conversations that are coming your way. Just try not to be afraid of letting people hear what you have to say. Hey, TC, how's it going? Welcome in. How you do? They're like a soft pastel color plus the the suits on the thing. Using Dimension Nails, the milk line. So these are all milky colors. And then on top of that, I have Halo Taco Halogen Glow. Thank you. But Sovereign, hopefully that answered your question. Reset these. All right, if Montaigne and Starry are still not here, Aaron and then Tramps and then Miss Nika. Aaron. These are French suited decks. The Cyclopeans. Playing cards. They're a little bit of tarot and they're a little bit of Lenormand. So I like reading these because they're a little bit of both. Oh yeah, these are just schma. Or I have a big hand. Yeah, they're let's get my Mario Brother cards here. Ooh, and they just flew out of my hand. Okay, I'll get those later. They're very slippery. But this is the standard deck of cards size. And this, they're taller, but if you go in sideways like this, or basically the same size, they're just kind of shifted a little. I've been focusing more on these playing cards because they have little, like this is the Mario Brothers one. They have little designs inside them. Things like that. And I have added this to my repertoire of my other stuff that I have with me. So it's like I still have. Plus, I got a new hat. I still got my big, massive. It's the wrong one. Jeez. I still got my collection of tarot cards and stuff like that. But now I have. Oh my god, how many? Over 20 now. French suited cards. I do have some Spanish suited cards too. So I'm getting I added to my list. So I have the 5 different types of decks that I use: Oracle, Astrological, Tarot, French suited or playing cards, and then Lenormand. So French suited is a little bit between Tarot and Lenormand, because of Lenormand cards, if you look at them, they all have corresponding playing card equivalents from like this. I think from 6s up, like 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, Jack, Queen, King, and Ace. Aaron, if you're still there, you are up next, waiting for your question, unless you already asked and I just forgot about it. No worries. Thank you for stopping by. I've been lurking around other people's uh, streams too while I was away in bed. Thank you. Oh, let me grab these other cards that I just felt. Hard to grab all these floors. There we go. Yeah. Okay. Nice. Yeah, maybe actually the hobo deck that I got that I used last stream. I actually was the first one I actually marked with acrylic markers. So normally I keep them all, at bay, but I did mark that one because I wanted to put in the actual hobo codes because they only had it on the back. Oh, speaking of, I have. I went to Petco to get some treats for my dog and some other things, and I saw these playing cards at Petco of My Human by Petco, and in the back it looks like, come on, focus. It looks like the playing cards had like pictures of dogs, cats. It looks like it was a deck full of cards that have pictures of cats and dogs and other kinds of pets in them. It's the actual picture, and they're just plain, except for the Joker has that. It's not even a dog or an animal, but the back of the card is just the picture of that. Like, freaking bait and switch. I was like thinking, oh, it's gonna be cool. I'm like, I didn't know Petco had their own deck of cards and have pictures of. No, it's a basic playing card. So mad when I got them. Aaron, where'd you go there, Aaron? Missed you. Okay, well, we'll circle back to Aaron when she gets here. Tramps, and then Miss Nika over on YouTube. Also, it's amazing what sleep can do, because I work nights and I take 2 naps a day. Once when I get home after I feed Zeus, and then once before I go to work after I feed Zeus. Can you be last? Yeah, absolutely. Tramps, did you already ask your question? Sorry about that. Hold on, let me look. Is my friend Kevin sad that I'm moving out? Okay, there it is. It's like, where is the question? There. Sorry about that. Again, tonight's numerology number is 3. Two of clubs, 8 hearts, 3 hearts. Is my friend Kevin upset that I moved out? Mm-hmm. I've been issues with Kevin. He doesn't have any boundaries in regards to giving me space, since I have to stay in his TV room, and I made a stink about how much I hate that, but he seems down that I'm leaving. If it's still calling it his TV room and not your room, then there's some boundary issues there. But this 2 of clubs is about misunderstandings and friction. The 8 of hearts is about leaving things behind, kind of a change of scenery. You're moving out card, basically. And the 3 of hearts is about rumors and friend groups, talking behind your back, or at least talking behind backs here. It's also about like social circles and friendship chatter and community, things like that. Things that have to do with groups is this what the card is about. But this 2 of clubs, there's definitely some awkward friction or some like misunderstandings kind of brewing between you two. The 8 of hearts, like the situation involves walking away, kind of changing your environment, or at least creating some emotional distance from your current usual spot. Then you have the 3 of hearts. Yeah, but I can't. But he can't be waking me up at 2 in the morning demanding he watch TV because he got fast food. Yeah, no, yeah. If it's your space, he shouldn't be able to go into it whenever he feels like it. Yeah, that is definitely boundary issues. But yeah. But it looks like some game of telephone or some big misunderstandings kind of has Kevin about the living situation here, but try to clear the air with him directly, kind of set some records straight. Also, just try to make a very quick, honest conversation is going to shut down any kind of misunderstandings before it kind of becomes any even bigger deal than it needs to be. But yeah. I've been complaining about him to my groups. He doesn't really have friends. Oh, yeah, that's the the 3 of hearts there, the rumors, the friend groups, the talking behind him. But yeah, clear the air with him, make it short and sweet and honest. You're like, look, this is the space that I'm supposed to be living in. Please do not invade it. It's technically his space, but he can move the TV into his room or the living room. I need a door to be behind. Yeah, exactly. Especially if it's a living situation and you have to be in that space. Yeah. Hey, Adrian, welcome in. Yes. It's about moving on, emotional distance, walking away, leaving things behind, changes of scenery. That's like the card about you, basically, what you're doing. It's the 2 of clubs. That's the tension and disagreements and the small frictions, the misunderstandings, you know, the awkwardness. Oh, thank you, Adrian. They're very subtly painted. Right. Miss Nika, if you're still there. If you're still wanting to skip, I can skip you and then I'll go over to Adrian. The baby blue one is blueberry flax milk. This one. And then I put a little line of color on the ends. Not very great, but that was from the acrylic markers. In case it didn't show up on cam too much, I just kind of like gave it a little bit of something. Thank you. I have like 300 nail polishes. And I'm like, what should I do? I was going to do black, red, and white to go with the suits. But it's Pride Month and it's, so I'm like, oh yeah. Miss Nika, do you want to skip again or do you want to have the cards now? I do my own nails, but they turn out well when I don't have anything, but when I need them to look good, they are a mess. Yeah, I use a lot of nail polish remover to clean the edges. I'll like sometimes go over the nail, but then I'll just, if I let them dry, I can actually, if you go to the shower, the stuff that's on your skin will actually peel off and you just kind of like do this and they'll flake off. All right. So Miss Nika is going to skip and they'll go over to Adrian. Oh yeah, I tried gel nails, but I can't commit to something that long term. Like I need variety. I can't. The gel one's also really hard to take off. So I was like, "Eeh." You have a very weird question. Basically, I want to know if I have spirit guides, and if I do, who are they? Okay. So oracle cards, chakra cards, actually. You have Light of the Universe. This time it's upright. You just had it before and it was reversed, but now yours is upright. Again, this is I receive the universe light and radiate to the world. Radiate it to the world. Eight of Hearts, Three of Hearts. All right, I shuffled it 5 times and then shuffled it 3 more times. But do I have a spirit guide? And if I do, who are they? Trying to thread this together here. But oh, before I do that, wrong side. There you go. Give you a little whack of. I do have tuning forks. And this one is the crown one. There. Give you a little hum. Some physical vibes for you. Okay, so with this crown chakra, the light of the universe, think of higher realms and spiritual team. So like and spiritual clarity, things like that. The Eight of Hearts is like ancestral roots or a maternal energy, some quiet comfort. Um, the Three of Hearts, celebrations, protective circles, like an uplifting presence. So with this crown card, you absolutely actually, have a very brilliant spiritual like team around you. So it's not just one person, it seems like it's a team of people. Um, Including in like an extra guide who kind of steps in to offer some clear vision, like the Eight of Hearts. It's a very specific guide. It's kind of deeply tied to your emotional world or your ancestral roots, kind of carrying a very gentle, maternal, female intuitive energy around you. And you have the Three of Hearts, like this is a joyful, celebratory presence who kind of loves to lift your spirits, kind of works closely with your main guides to keep you protected. So, oh, you said something bad. My Streamlabs has a weird bot that moderates it. And it deleted the 13 messages you. So like I don't know what it was exactly, but just know that you're not walking alone. This like extra guide is just here to like remind you to trust your gut instincts, kind of the signs around you. So just pay attention to your dreams or like a sudden warm, comforting feeling, when you're celebrating your wins. It's like they're tuning into your energy, kind of reminding you you're supported by the universe. You said something naughty for some reason, and my Streamlabs timed you out for a second for foul language. I don't know what you said. You probably said, I don't know what it was. But does that sound like somebody that you might know? Especially if it's an ancestral person? Could be an abuela. Could be really fun tia. A grandma or some sort of fun aunt. Someone female and maternal. Someone's fun. A fun female person. You don't know female. I don't know who died. Maybe it's someone. I mean, it doesn't have to be somebody you know. It's an ancestral person. Somebody in your ancestors. Definitely a fun female. Mainly midnight in my family. Come to think of it. The men in my families, both my mom's side and my dad's side, they passed away first. More. I had an aunt that passed away first on my dad's side. And then my grandpa on my dad's side. And then my grandma on my dad's side. And then on my mom's side, after that was my uncle. And then my grandpa on my mom's side. Yeah, child, probably look into your history. I don't know where you're from exactly. Do they have anything they want to say? Miss Nika, if you are still there. Alpha. Arabian and half European. Well, there you go. There's some lively interactions with your ancestors, for sure. Miss Nika, do you still want to skip? Hyla, or hi, Hyla, 25. Welcome in. I have 2 on standby. Oh, excuse me, 3 on standby. Montaigne, Starry, and Miss Nika, whenever they are ready. Don't remember if I reset this or not. I'm going to reset it again. You're welcome, Adrian. Hey, Tramps, you wanted to know, was Kevin opportunistic about your bad about your bad circumstances? How's it going, Hyla? Diamond-shaped cards are a little hard to handle. 3 of diamonds, 6 of hearts, 5 clubs. Is Kevin opportunistic about your situation? About your bad situation? Hmm. Okay, well, look at the cards here. The three of diamonds is about strategy, observing, looking for that opening. Six of hearts is about familiarity and like leveraging the past, some personal history. And then you have five of clubs, which is hidden motives and like taking advantage and friction. So yes. Hey, Big Austin, how's it going? Yeah, it looks like it. Like basically every single one of them is saying yes. Keep your guard up though. It's kind of watch what you share around Kevin right now. When the people like are more interested in leveraging a situation than actually helping you fix it. They're saying put some firm boundaries here. Kind of keep your business private around him. Handle your situation a little independently and just don't give him any more fuel. Yeah, some people can take advantage of people that they know for a while. But probably. Reset this deck. I'm doing good, Big Austin. Back from my medical hiatus. Montaigne, Starry, and Miss Nika are all on hold until they're ready to say hi again. So we will go to Hyla, and then on YouTube, and then Big Austin over on Twitch afterwards. So how's it going, Hyla? Welcome in. We are Gimmick Shock. Sorry. It says 3R Gimmick Shock at what I say today. Hmm? Can you rephrase that? It's Gimmet hurt by what I told him to. Okay, Gimmet. That's an interesting name. I don't think I've ever heard that one before. Heard of Gibbler. That's from Full House. 6 of clubs, 5 of clubs, 10 of diamonds. Hmm. Hmm. That 10 of diamonds is interesting, to say the least. It looks like, okay. But the 6 of clubs is about like retreating or cooling off. The 5 of clubs is about friction and defensiveness, those stinging of words. Then you have the 10 of diamonds. It's just resilience and holding their ground. So the 6 of clubs, their immediate reaction was to pull back, kind of create some distance to kind of process what you said. The 5 of clubs, like your words definitely created some friction or bruised their ego, causing some temporary sting or like defensiveness or some frustration. But the 10 of diamonds, like on a deeper level, the foundation of your connection is still pretty solid. They have that emotional stability to handle the truth without letting it completely ruin things. So they're definitely feeling the sting of what you said. And they're kind of stepping back to cool off. Just kind of give them a little breathing room to digest everything, instead of rushing into fixing everything. Really, just once that initial shock of the conflict wears off, their overall respect for the relationship will help them move past it, basically. Yeah. There you go. Reset. Ooh. They're slippery. You're welcome, Hyla. Follows are greatly appreciated. I'm only here on the weekends for 4 hours. If I'm not healing from something. So I took 2 weeks off. You're welcome. All right, Montaigne, Starry, and Miss Nika, if you're there and if you want your questions answered, speak up, please. If not, we are going to go over to Big Austin over on Twitch. After Big Austin, we'll go back to Tramps. What was your question there, Big Austin? Seems people with do like card tricks. I'm like, my fingers are not that nimble. They were. I wish they were. Can I see the outcome of quitting my job? I am really considering it soon. Okay. What be the outcome of you quitting your job? I know from experience, you have to make sure that you have a backup plan. But King of Diamonds, hey, Jack of Spades, 3 of diamonds. It's been popping up a lot tonight. It's funny, you can say job and you get the King of Diamonds. Well, okay, the King of Diamonds is about reclaiming your power and focusing on stability and like self-reliance, things like that. The Jack of Spades, it's about like an abrupt transition or a fresh slate, also about navigating the unknown. And then the 3 of Diamonds is about starting over, working hard, and learning a new trade. Excuse me. So with the King of Diamonds, if you do quit your job, it'll put the power back in your hand, kind of forcing you to focus on your like long-term financial stability. The Jack of Spades, like that immediate transition, will be a little bit of a wild card. It's going to bring us like a sudden sharp shift to your like daily routine. which is going to require you to kind of stay on your toes. And then the 3 of diamonds, like this one's just saying that you will successfully bounce back, but it's going to require, it's going to require you to like to start fresh and put in the steady daily work of building some new foundation to like from the ground up. But if you do walk away, it's just going to clear out the current energy and like force a major reset. But don't expect a free ride. You're going to need to really hustle and learn new things to like actively build up your next step immediately. Just make sure you have a solid game plan ready to roll, before you make any big final moves. It's interesting about trade. Trade jobs are always really good. I'm in a trade job. I am a blue collar worker when I'm not on stream. Good benefits, great pay, especially if you're a union. All right, again, Montaigne, Starry, and Miss Nika, you guys are on standby. If you guys want to do a reading now, you can. If not, we'll go over to Tramps. Yeah, I work in finance and it's pretty soul-sucking. Yeah, we have a guy in our work that used to be a banker, and he goes, I hated working a white-collar job. He goes, I did not like working at behind a desk. But now he's actually one of the if he's not already, he's going to be the union representative for our group. He's actually done a lot better for himself now that he's out of white collar, went to blue collar, because he likes working with his hands now. Took him a while for him to switch over from a mentality from that to what he is now. But yeah, if you are going to, make sure that you are ready to learn something quickly. But if you work in finance, you might have some sort of like nest egg, I'm assuming, if you are going to do that, something to rely on if you can't find work right away. But if you do quit your job, probably try to find something before you quit your job. Just also keep seeing people having a hard time finding jobs out there. But again, Montaigne, Starry, and Miss Nika over on YouTube. If you guys are wanting your readings now, you can speak up. If not, you'll go over to Tramps. I was wondering why Bill was trying to manipulate me with his bad career advice. He is an older guy I met out that pretended like he could help me, said infuriating things to me instead. Eight of Hearts, Eight of Spades, Jack of Hearts. Hmm. Oh, okay. Eight of Hearts is about pulling away and checking out. The Eight of Spades is about mind games and psychological walls and control dynamics. And you have the Jack of Hearts, which is the sweet talking and the hidden motives and the flattering angles. So, trust your gut on this one. There's definitely a calculated, manipulative undercurrent with Bill's behavior. He was using a mix of like charm and emotional pressure to kind of keep you off balance and in your head. But now that you see the cards, for what they are, so to, in a matter of speaking, just don't let the smooth talking pull you back into that trapped headspace. Put up those solid boundaries and protect your peace right now. Jeez, that is harsh. It's like those one guys that I see online that tell women, like, put them down to try to like woo them somehow. I'm like, how does that work? Why would you want to knock somebody down to try to get with them? Like, yeah, you don't want those people around you to belittle you. I actually accidentally did my beard differently. I thought that I had the number 2 guard on this thing, but I went like that, and I'm like, ooh, that is the number 1. I usually put number 2 guard here, and then I put the 1 to kind of clean this part up in my beard. But then I went down, I was like, not too bad actually. Kind of looks like that Italian beard cut when they kind of like blended it. I could blend this part in a little bit better, but me. Oh yeah, while I was gone, I've actually been on Zep bound for, so I'm on my second, no, I'm on the second box. I'm halfway through the second box now. So again, Montaigne, Starry, and Miss Nika, you guys are still on hold on my queue. So if you guys want to get answered now, if you want, speak up, or we are going to tramps. But I still have you guys as 1, 2, and 3, ladies, as 1, 2, and 3 on the queue. So whenever you guys are ready, I say guys as but oh, congratulations. Yeah, I'm down 15 pounds, almost 20. But yeah, I didn't realize the food noise that I've always had was gone, which is so weird because I work nights and I go to work. I go home in the morning, and there's only like a few places that are open 24 hours. Everybody else kind of waits until like 6 or 7 to open up, and I'm already home by then. And I usually like will get my husband a coffee, and then because there's a 24-hour coffee shop, and I'll get a coffee for him, and then on my way home I'll go stop by, get something to eat. It's like, well, I'm up. I'll be up for a little bit. Might as well eat something. But with Zepbound, it's just like I'll get the coffee, and then I'll completely forget about eating something. I was like, oh, I'm like, but yeah, yes, I am very dehydrated. And like, because your stomach kind of stops processing the food. It like holds it a little bit longer. I'm still on the 0.25 milligrams of it, but it's good. It's maintaining. I don't have to go up yet. I've seen people have to go to 7 milligrams. I'm like, oh my god, I'm barely on 0.25. People are on 7. I'm like, but I don't want to lose weight too fast. I did do paleo 1 year, 2022, I think. And I lost 60 pounds in like 6 months doing paleo, not even exercising, just eating cleanly. I was starving the whole time. 4. Wow. Okay. Yeah. Drinking, I need to make sure that I have liquids with me. Oop. All right. If Montaigne, Starry, and Miss Nika are not there, then we'll go over to Tramps. Okay, you were wondering, are my finances finally changing this weekend? You said last time I had to wait. I still am. I got the apartment. They're working with me with Reavac assistance, but I still need more. I still need move, but I still need move in funds. Ah, rental assistance. Okay. Ooh. Well, that's cool. Moving is stressful. We've moved 9 times until we finally bought our house. 2 of hearts. Ace of hearts. Oh, right, there we go. 7 of diamonds. You signed the lease at least. That's good. Yeah, we were. Oh, let me focus. All my ADHD tandems and like, oh yeah, by the way, I did this. I'm like, oh, bring it back. I'm hoping to get it from my old club customer or my friend Tim. Okay, so the 2 of hearts is about support, collaborations and getting a helping hand. The Ace of Hearts is about relief and some positive energy and some like fresh, slates. The 7 of Diamonds, it's a fast turnover. It's unexpected chatter or an immediate shift. So simply, yes, things are looking up for you in the next few days. Again, I do not claim to be a psychic. I'm just telling you what these cards are saying. um, just expect the sudden bit of good news, or at least an unexpected opportunity to pop up through some conversations or connections with somebody else. Um, Stay open to quick turnarounds and kind of let the relief kind of wash over you. But this weekend's going to bring some much needed positive shifts to your wallet and to your peace of mind. Yes, any moment. Hi, Akina. Welcome in. I'm back after 2 weeks. I did notice some things when I was gone because I lurk on other people's social medias, other people's lives. When I was in bed recuperating, there's not a lot of people that come in for tarot on Saturdays, which was interesting. All right, Montaigne, Starry, and Miss Nika are still there. You're still on hold as 1, 2, and 3. I and my ex reconciled for good. And then tramps. Okay. Absolutely. Oh, I was like, what is it? What's like, what was wrong with my background? Like, I don't have any of my lights on. I knew I was forgetting something. Yeah. Kina, and then tramps. Oops. Tonight's numerology number is 3. Shuffling these 3 times. Tomorrow's will be 4. It's probably why the 3s keep on popping up. Ace of Hearts. Speaking of 3 of Hearts. And 5 of Hearts. You got all hearts. I keep calling you Anika. I'm like, it's not Anika, it's Kita. Jeez. I'm really bad when I read things. Oh, why is that? No, it's right. So I'm looking at the vertical one and like it's off a little bit. I need to move it over. It's like I need to be just shift a little bit. Oh, hi, thank you. Thank you for the follow. You are my 270th follower. Stella, you are an angel. Welcome in. Focus. Okay. I am dual streaming on Twitch and YouTube, and this is for Akinta over on YouTube. So the Ace of Hearts is about renewed feelings and an open heart. The 3 of Hearts is about coming back together, happy reunion, some social connections too. The 5 of Hearts is about past hurts, processing regrets, things, letting go of old pain. So Ace of Hearts, that's a very strong, genuine spark of renewal, and like a desire for a clean slate between you two. The 3 of Hearts, very good opportunity for a happy reunion, coming back together like in a joyful way. But this 5 of Hearts, it's just a critical reminder, very crucial reminder too, that for this to happen and actually be for good, you both are going to have to actively address and heal from the past regrets and the emotional hurts that caused the breakup in the first place, you know? But there is potential for a very good fresh start, and it's absolutely there, and a reunion is very highly likely, but to make it permanent, you can't just both brush off the old drama under the rug, so to speak. I just use this upcoming connection to like have an honest talk about what you guys had, and just leave those old hurts behind so that you could build a stronger foundation this time around. I do have 1, 2, and 3 on hold until they decide to say hi again. I know Miss Nika said they wanted to be last, so I don't know if they are still there or not. I know around this time they like to eat or make their food. So they're probably making food right now. All right, Tramps is next, and then hey, RV Yard, how's it going? I was like, oh hey, sorry, you got lost in the sauce there. See, this is why I have exclamation join, so yeah, I know who's on the list. All right, Tramps. What are Mark's feelings for me currently? Wondering if he'll make an effort. Hi, Mason. Welcome in. I am dual streaming on Twitch and YouTube, and this is for Tramps. 8 of clubs, King of hearts, 10 of spades. Should be leader like that, but oh, thank you for the follow, Mason. Zeus, we got 2 follows. Where are you? Are you sleeping? Give a little treat to Zeus every time you get a follow. Yeah, we got follows. Zeus says thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I like the unique shape of these. They're cyclopeans. The picture on this is the back of it. Tomorrow's cool looking cards are going to be these for the 17th Kingdom. Hourglass shape. That's tomorrow. Oh, okay. Sorry about that. I need to focus. What are Mark's feelings for me currently? Is Tramp's question. Okay, so what the cards are. The 8 of clubs is about fast pace, some distractions, and keeping up. This King of hearts, some genuine care, holding space, and strong bonds. The 10 of spades is about burnout and like mental pressure, exhaustion, things like that. Oh, it's exclamation join, one word. There, sell it. There you go. I have 3 on hold that from my previous stream because I started at 5 and then 20 minutes in, my computer decided to stop working. So I had to reset and do round 2. No worries. But Tramps here of oh yeah. It said that you were good. You're good as long as you. This is for Anika from the last stream, the last reading, because she wasn't here for her reading. But yes, you will be able to reconcile for good as long as you both look at what you did in the past to make it that you were exes in the first place. So if you don't fix that, it's not going to work out. But if you do, then it will. Right, this is for Tramps. The 8 of clubs. Mark's current daily life is a little bit hectic right now. It's very fast paced. Kind of moving a lot of moving parts. That's what I was trying to say. The King of Hearts. At his core, there's feelings you know, there's affection, there's protective, emotional, solid things there for about him. But this 10 of spades, he's carrying a lot of mental stress or exhaustion from outside circumstances. It's just weighing on him and kind of clouding his ability to expose those warm and fuzzies right now. But he does care for you, but he's just kind of maxed out and overwhelmed at life at the moment. All right, RV Yard is next, then Stella, and Mason, and then, hey, Jenny Vlogs. Hi. I'm looking at my list and I'm like, wait a minute. All right, RV Yard is next. Curious to see what's next in my love life. Okay, let me reset these first. If I didn't already. Yeah. One thing about these cards are they're very odd to shuffle. All right. This, we're going to be using my new Chakra Intentions Oracle deck. Tonight's numerology number is 3. You have Sacral Chakra, Passion. Perfect fit for your love life coming. Hey, Mark. I'm good. 3 of clubs. King of spades. Me fue bien. También perdí 15 libras. Thank you, Mark. Okay. This is for RV Yard. About your love life. Before we do sacral. Let's root. Got my sacral. Focus. There you are. Before we start. Fun little thing I'm adding to it. All right. So the sacral, it's about a magnetic pull, this passion, excitement, heated chemistry here. The 3 of clubs is about shifts and like somebody traveling in, kind of expanding your options. This king of spades here, very protective figure, wisdom and some serious intentions. But this sacral card, passion, it's like a major wave of intense attraction. Magnetic energy is coming into your love life. The 3 of clubs, it's going to involve movement or distance. Either somebody is traveling from afar to get to you, or a shift is happening to like expands your romantic horizons. Then the king of spades, this connection, somebody who's mature, who's grounded, who's cool-headed, kind of bringing a strong sense of like stability and balance out of all that heat coming. But hello, honey bunny, over on YouTube. But RV, yeah, get ready for your love life to like get more exciting and fast paced very soon. Some strong or a strong, passionate connection, is headed towards you, but it's gonna come with like a solid, mature vibe. It kind of keeps it from being fleeting. So just keep your heart open to somebody who might live a little further away, who kind of brings in some fresh worldly, perspective into your life. Very much like this card. Looks very worldly looking, very traveled fella. You're welcome, Harvey. It doesn't have to necessarily be a man, it's someone with male energy. Reset. Okay. Montaigne, Starry, and Miss Nika, you are still on hold for whenever you are ready to take your reading, but we'll go over to Stella, and then Mason, Jenny, then Honey Bunny. Welcome back, Jenny. Well, I realized I average around 20 readings per 4 hours. I was looking at all my things like, oh, okay. It's usually about 20. Not that I limit it to 20, it's just that's what normally is. But I have been gone for 2 weeks, so. Did I miss your question there, Stellas? General, absolutely. Use the Oracle ones for this one. Reset this one first. I like to reset my cards before I do the readings. And these Oracle cards, the chakra cards, if they are reversed, that means they're blocked. A blocked chakra, or at least, Okay, you have the root chakra, trust. You have the Joker card and the Queen of Diamonds. That Joker keeps coming up a lot. Oh, yeah. Root. Give your little whack of the root. Where is it? It's the root one. Here's a little whack. Okay, so with trust on the bottom here, it says, today I nurture the trust within me and surrender to the support life offers. So it says on the bottom here. But this trust is just, letting your guard down. It's also about faith and like safety. Joker card, it's a surprise element or starting fresh. The Queen of Diamonds is about self-reliance and result. Why can't I say it? Resourcefulness. Jeez. And it's also about knowing your worth. But the heart. Root card here. It's grounding your reading here. It's like the focus shifts entirely to like your core security and like stability, like the physical foundations. The Joker card, that wild card. it's like a, it's it's like a sudden, unpredictable twist. You know, it's something's gonna be shaking up your material world or your daily routine. Then the Queen of Diamonds is stepping in, kind of to show, like you have exactly the resourcefulness, the sharp focus, and like the independence you need to manage this shift that's coming without losing your footing. You're the root here, but just like an unexpected change is coming your way. But don't panic or feel ungrounded here. It's like a cosmic test, you know, to your stability, kind of prompting you to anchor yourself, kind of trust your own, your I get tongue tied a lot. Jeez, your survival instincts. Just kind of lean hard into your like practical skills right now. Kind of protect your personal boundaries and just know that you're like fully capable of turning the sudden twist into like a secure new foundation. Reset. Mason is next. And then Jenny. You're welcome, Stella. Again, Montaigne, Starry, and Miss Nika, you are 1, 2, and 3 whenever you guys are ready to jump in. General, absolutely. I'll reset this one. Again, if it's reversed, it just means it's blinds. Channel reading for Mason. Mason Mar. Thank you for the like. You have connection, the sacral chakra. Seven of clubs. 5 of spades. Clubs are like wands in tarot. Spades are like swords. So I was like 5 of swords. Ooh, but. Just trying to link everything together. But It's about, well, first off, living. Hold on. I almost forgot your whack. At the bottom, it says, I create healthy, harmonious, and loving connections with myself and others. And it is about relationships and emotional openness, that shared energy. The Seven of Clubs is about, daily frictions, communication breakdowns, and anxiety. The Five of Spades is just disappointments and heartbreaks and heavy hearts, things like that, which is like, I saw these two. I was like, how am I trying to find the silver lining on this thing? But with this sacral card, just focusing on connection, the energy here, it shifts into like your relationships and emotional bonds. This Seven of Clubs, like, you're currently like dealing with some pretty petty friction, like petty, no, it's a bit petty frictions here, misunderstandings, or some small draining stresses with your close connections. And then you have the Five of Spades. It's like that recent disappointment or the feeling of, that emotional loss is kind of left you feeling a little bit disconnected, a little wounded, or like guarded. But your emotional world and like your relationships feel the strain of some sort of recent friction or some painful setback. But instead of closing yourself off, or let overthinking ruin, all those bonds, kind of give yourself permission to process right now the disappointments that you've been carrying. Once you address the friction a little more openly and heal that temporary hurt, you'll be able to restore that flow, that healthy connection back in your life. Reset. All right. Jenny. I'm glad it resonated for you. Sorry about that, though. You're welcome, Mason. Jenny. Jenny. I need to know my best friend is okay. My best friend name is Fergus. It's your best friend. How's your best friend doing? Three of Hearts, King of Spades, Queen of Clubs. It's always interesting to see King and a Queen. I haven't yet had all three, King, Queen, and Jack, yet. Miss him, no answer called all week. You're up next, Honey Bunny. You're the next one. But Jenny, the Three of Hearts is about socializing, catching up, leaning on friends. The King of Spades is about boundaries and kind of keeping emotions in check, kind of focused too. The Queen of Clubs is getting things done, and again, social butterfly, kind of staying active. The Three of Hearts, like they're, excuse me, hold on. Got this weird itch on my back. Okay. The Three of Hearts, like he's leaning into their social circles, or at least trying to stay connected to the people who bring him some support. His might have some other circles of friends. The King of Spades, like beneath the social exterior, they're dealing with some like serious matters that require a lot of like logic and like discipline, some emotional control right now. But this Queen of Clubs, it's like they're handling it well enough, but they're staying very active, trying to keep their confidence high and like maintaining their busy schedule with more independence, but they're doing okay overall. Seems like they're balancing some social life and productive mindset. Like they may be dealing with some serious responsibilities or at least some heavy workload, but looks like they have the energy and confidence to handle it. Um, when you're able to reach out, just plan a fun catch up, session with them. They'll probably like to chance to unwind and just share a laugh with you, but it seems like they're very busy, kind of focused on their work right now. All right, Honey Bunny, you are next. And I just missed that question. Who will be my future spouse? Have I met them already? Bigger question. Okay, let's do this. I want to pull 4 for some reason. There's the other Joker. We've been the one Joker that has been popped up has been the other one. This is the second because there's always two Jokers in the but this one's a man. This time, the other one was a female Joker. This one's a male Joker, like Festus looking dude. 4 of Hearts, 6 of Spades, and then we have the 5 of Diamonds. You can see them all. You're welcome, Jenny. Joker just means unpredictability, spontaneous, kind of like the Fool card in tarot. Who will be my future spouse? Have I met them already? I don't know why. Sometimes I want to pull 4. Normally I'll pull 3, but for some reason, like, the cards are like, pull 4. All right. But this Joker card is that surprise twist or a clean slate or just an unexpected person. So it's probably somebody you've never met before, or someone that, no, let's keep going. The 4 of Hearts is just overlooking a connection. So taking time to realize. So it's the person you weren't expecting that's been in your life. That's why I was like, a little hesitant. I was like, maybe it's someone that, but no, it's someone that you've overlooked. And the 6 of Spades is like a transition into a new phase of life or journeying forward. This 5 of Diamonds is just about overcoming uncertainty, kind of shifting out of a quiet period. But the Joker is kind of kicking things off as this like wild card. Like your future spouse is going to bring some unpredictable, fresh energy that will kind of flip your world upside down, but in a good way. The 4 of Hearts kind of answers the question of whoever it is. Like you've met them. It's just saying that this is either someone that you've crossed paths with or have completely overlooked, or it's a connection that you aren't paying attention to right now, kind of because your focus is somewhere else. The 6 of Spades, like you'll be connected or recognize each other during some major time of transition in your life. Like you're moving away from some old chapter, but this 5 of Diamonds, like the person might enter your life or step out of the friend zone, maybe during like a moment where you're navigating some like temporary period of like uncertainty or feeling a little lonely, serving, kind of as a turning point. But keep an eye and your mind open, so don't rule out anybody. The cards are just saying that they might have already been hovering. Jesus, my mouth cannot say words now. Hovering in your general orbit, but you haven't seen them in a romantic light yet. Your life shifts. You're going to go through some transitions. This unexpected connection will just suddenly kind of click into place. So just kind of focus on your own growth and your journey right now. Just let the universe handle the big surprise in the timing right now. It's definitely somebody in your that you haven't even thought about romantically. Might be the person that comes up and offers a helping hand when something major happens. Find them a little more reliable, a little more trustworthy. You're like, oh, actually, you're not that bad. And Montaigne, Starry, and Miss Nika over on YouTube. Still waiting for you guys to say hi if you guys are still there, because I still have you on the queue whenever you guys are ready. Otherwise, we're going over to Tramps. Wanted to clarify the 3 of Cups card from the first reading regarding Kevin. Is it about me complaining to my friends or him perturbed? I've been going out a lot to avoid him. Clarifications on 3 of Cups. That's my last question. No worries. Three of spades this time. Six of spades. The five of diamonds. So all you're looking for is clarification on the Three of Cups card from the first reading regarding Kevin. Hi, Mystical Moonlit again. Welcome back. So he's feeling left out. Okay. So these the Three of Spades is about a piercing truth and a disappointment, some painful realization. The Six of Spades is about walking away and seeking calmer waters. The Five of Diamonds is about hard times or some like adversity, navigating a rough patch. You're after tramps here, Moonlit. Moodlit. Unless Montaigne, Starry, or Miss Nika decide they are okay to have the reading, because they are 1, 2, and 3 just kind of on hold. But this kind of confirms Kevin's intentions are not in your best interests. They're just causing friction during your already unstable, stressful time. Again, don't give him like the leverage that he's seeking. Kind of take this as your cue to like initiate a quiet transition away from his influence. Protect your personal information. Just focus entirely on navigating your way out of this rough patch without his interference. Yeah. This basically says he was opportunistic. This Three of Spades. But it was a necessary transition. And he was trying to exploit the moment. Reset, and you're next there, Moonlit. Oop. Like what happened? Whatever it is, he's very... His intentions weren't in your best interest. Moonlit. Okay, I cut off the relationship with a family member. Always good. I have cut off many family members from my life. Why was it good? Was it good? I did just try to get a silver lining message. Okay. Bigger question. Oh man, during COVID, I cut off so many family members. They were just, oh my gosh. I had a family member who worked with the public that did not social distance, never wore a mask, got sick, and then had a party. I'm like, really? They're not a close relative. Like, they don't live near me, but I was in their social online circle and I said something. And they're like, mind your business. I'm like, you got so many people sick. Anyway, cut them off. Just, they don't want to deal with it anymore. But anyway, sometimes it's good to cut off family members. Oh, hey, Miss Nika. Absolutely. There you are. You will be next after Moonlit here. You can go ahead and ask the question now so I can... Jack of Spades with the Nine of Diamonds. This is the crown chakra in reverse, pure consciousness in reverse. Oh, no worry, Miss Nika. All right, let me marinate on this one, Moonlit. Crown. It's always interesting to get new oracle cards because I'm having to thread is what I is the most visual thing I can think of. You know what? Yeah. It's always like pull another. All right, all right, all right. All right. I was just Jeez, I can't speak. I was just suspecting this. Anyway, the because it's reversed, the crown, it's about second guessing or like heavy doubts. That disconnected from peace is what you're feeling. Um, the Jack of Spades, it's about severing ties, cutting out the noise. The Nine of Diamonds is just standing on your own 2 feet, thriving solo. It's also about protecting your space. And then the King of Spades here, it's about mental authority, um, like zero emotional compromise here. But the Crown card in reverse, like you're drowning in overthinking and confusion and heavy doubts about if you made the right call. But the rest of the cards kind of validate your choice. This Jack of Spades, like cutting them off was a sharp, necessary slice to remove some like unpredictable or like toxic element. The Nine of Diamonds, that one's pointing to like long-term benefits, so showing that like this distance allows you to like find your own peace and your own independence and personal growth without feeling drained from your family. Then you got the King of Spades, kind of confirms that this was a highly rational, logical decision, made to like protect your boundaries. So it was a cold choice, but it was a completely necessary choice for your own mental survival. Yes. Yes, it is. It was good. You're welcome, Mulet. I have a cousin too. I cut off a few cousins on my dad's side. I'm not really in touch with my mom's side of cousins, but yeah, they were. One cousin was, oh my God, he is just a product of my aunt, really. But he's a life coach who still lives with his mother. The playing cards are kind of in between tarot and Lenormand. Lenormand cards here. Like, let's take this first one. This one's key. But it's also the Eight of Diamonds. So that's why I have playing cards. Sometimes there'll be Lenormand cards, and the Eight of Diamonds is also the Eight of Pentacles in tarot. So I kind of use this as an in-between the two. This one is the Cyclopeans playing cards. I should have taken a picture of this one and not the back of it. Now that I'm thinking about it, I'm going to have to retake the picture with the correct name, but it is the Cyclopeans. Thank you. All right. Miss Nika, there you are. No worries. I'm here for another 30 minutes, even though my stream ended abruptly 20 minutes in. My 9 o'clock is my 9 o'clock because Zeus has to eat his snack. I can't say that word because he'll get triggered. All right. What should I know about the friendship with KG now? It's such a huge adjustment on my end. I recently moved in with my fiance, and KG knew about it for months. Kind of curious how this friendship will unfold now since my move. We talked today by text, though. Good night, tramps. See you tomorrow. Three of diamonds, 6 of spades, 10 of diamonds, and why not 4 of hearts. Hmm. Hmm. Oh, thank you for the follow, Moonlit. Zeus gets his treat. Zeus, you got another follow. What cards you pull again? Oh, the 3 of diamonds, the 6 of spades, the 10 of diamonds, and the 4 of hearts. This again is from the Cyclopeans deck, which are diamond shaped. Okay, so the 3 of diamonds is about new routines and adjustments. The 6 of spades is about a natural departure or like a changing of dynamics. This 10 of diamonds, it's a solid future or building a home. And then the 4 of hearts, like the 4 of cups in tarot, nostalgia, missing the old ways. It's also about feeling left out. But this 3 of diamonds, like moving in with your fiance, which is, the start of some exciting place, where you're actively building some new daily foundations and working as a team. 6 of spades, it's about the move itself, but it highlights like a natural transition happening between you and your friend. Like your physical space changes, your dynamic of friendship is shifting into a new chapter because you're no longer just somebody's friend, you're also somebody's fiance. So they can't, it's like when you're best friends with somebody and one of them becomes married. So now they're not just your friend, they're somebody else's spouse. So the dynamics change in the way that you talk to each other sometimes. The 10 of diamonds, it's a nice sign for your household. It's like moving brings massive long-term stability. But the 4 of hearts, it's what catches your friend's current vibe. Like they're likely in a quiet headspace, maybe feeling a little bit behind, missing like the things the way that used to be before this milestone. That's how I wanted to think, because it's like basically this is you and this is him or them. But your move is a major win for your relationship, but it's completely normal for friendships to kind of feel slightly rippled during a big shift. Just seems like your friend might be feeling a bit nostalgic or quiet as they kind of adjust to this new distance. it's going to make sure to give them a little reassurance, a quick text or a planned checkup easily kind of will bridge this gap just to remind them that even though your living situation has changed, your bond between you two are still very much intact. Oh, and the people who made these cards also made tomorrow's cards. You can kind of see the influence on them. Interesting. This deck has a 17 of diamonds card, which I have no idea how I would be able to read it, so I left it out. I'm like, I'm not that advanced yet. I had to give him a quick check in text with Kiji today just to see how he's doing. Yeah. Some friends feel left out. Other friends want to sabotage. I'm not saying he does, but some other friends do. I got my new hat too to celebrate the month of June with my new. Basically, I'm focusing on playing cards this month. Since I have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 15, 16, technically 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. 32 here, and I have a 33rd one coming next week. That's what happens when you leave me on my bed for 2 weeks. Oh my, bye. Oh, see, well, this just confirms it. Oh, yeah. Even though I didn't pull the card for you, I'll give you a heart. You're welcome. Give you a little whack of your heart. But, well, that was bad. My microphone is just off camera here. Some audible vibes for you. Okay. Then this is what I forget. I swapped Twitch and YouTube's orientation, but it seems like I'll be switching it back tomorrow. But for people on YouTube, see me horizontally. Oh shoot. Oh, the stupid thing. This is where I keep my my pouch, the rods at all in little pouches. Why did it? Yeah, it comes in this little pouch. I just have it right on my belly, so it's easier just to whip out when I need it. But anyway, yeah, this was Palia. There is a new update, which I have 20 minutes left.
Howdy.
Good thing you're here, Timber. I won't believe what Nurse told me. Did she show you her latest invention? Did she show you some blueprints? Did she stare at you, just say nothing? Did she tell you to leave her alone? She showed her latest invention. No, she said that's top secret. But then she told me something else, something really, really cool. She said a bug got stuck in her workshop chimney. So she let it go, and then it dropped a sprout, and then she planted it, and it turned into a whole flower. That is amazing. I know you think so. Obviously, I wanted to see that awesomeness for myself. Najuma said it was a common blue butterfly, and the sprout turned into a gardenia, but she said not every bug drops something, so I'm going to have to get a lot of them. It's not my fault. Butterflies are too dang hard to catch. So I'm personally tasking every member of the Bug Scouts with participating in this super important mission. That means you too. All right, let's do it. Catch as many butterflies as you can. If they're dropping gardenia sprouts, we can do it.
Bye-bye.
Here they go. All right. There is a new Highland Supporter Pack. $59.99. You are high. Highland Supporter Pack. $29.49. Oh, because this is the update where you get horses. I already got the starter pack. Foundation pack. All right, shop. This is some new outfits that look like K-pop stars. Ooh, horse. Oh yeah, because you get mounts. I've been asking for mounts on this game since I started playing it last year. I was like, why don't we have mounts? Ashwood Ranger. That's a cool one. I like the green one. Elite Equestrian or Equestrian. That's a little diva. There's that heart drop again. Mystery outfit for $7. Of course, it's $7.95 and I have $7.65. Iconic dance. Wait a minute, isn't that Vogue? It is. It's voguing. Of course I'm gonna buy it. I'm like, wait a minute, I know that dance move. That's Vogue. They just call it iconic dance. Hi, Safara. Absolutely, yes. You got me for another 15 minutes until tomorrow. You're actually up first because Montaigne and Starry, I had technical difficulties and had to restart the stream, but Montaigne and Starry are holding at number 1 and 2 on the queue in case they come back. But hi, Llama Pajamas. Welcome back. All right. Reading on my connection with AG. I do my shuffles through numerology. Tonight's numerology number is 3, so I'll be shuffling this 3 times. I'm doing good. No contact, but it was intense, and I feel the most heartbroken I've ever felt about it. Oh, I'm so sorry. Queen of Spades, 8 of Clubs, 10 of Hearts. I've been pulling 4 for some reason, so we get the 5 of Diamonds. He was a soulmate twin flame, or are we destined to reunite later in life. Hmm. I'm not the quickest reader, so it takes me a second to kind of thread all of this together. I'm just kind of humming and humming right now. But this Queen of Spades, it's about, being guarded or a reality check. The Eight of Clubs, it's a lot of high energy, quick pace. The Ten of Hearts is about happiness or like the sense of belonging. And the Five of Diamonds, it's about insecurity, um, temporary worry. But the Queen of Spades, like right now, it's a very guarded and cautious energy around this connection. Someone is keeping their shield up, kind of looking at things through very logical lenses right now. The Eight of Clubs, like that life that you both, around you both, is moving very fast, might be causing a lot of outside disturbances or distractions. The Five of Diamonds, like that, this busy, guarded phase is kind of causing some temporary insecurity, making things feel a little strained or lonely at the moment. But the Ten of Hearts, it's a really good silver lining. It's just showing like an ultimate potential for this to have a high point towards something more emotional fulfilling, more mutual happiness here. Very strong sense of alignment once you get past all this current hurdles. Not looking where I'm looking. All right. But yeah, right now, this connection with them is kind of hitting a bit of a bumpy, distracted patch. Guards are up, schedules are packed. Just don't let the temporary distance or the quiet moments, this Five of Diamonds, um, make you panic. Just kind of give this some breathing room to kind of move past the current stress. It's like the underlying potential between you two is very warm and joyful. Just it's completely worth the wait. But yeah, you'll be able to reunite later. Resetting. Absolutely, Miss Nika. Right after Llama Pajama over on Twitch. Yes, I am doing well, Llama. After it wasn't that much of an. I mean, they did cut into my hip all the way down to like the muscle, not into the muscle, but up to the muscle. They cauterized some things and stitched me up, and then I was just basically bedridden for a week and a half before I was able to walk around a little bit better. But I had 2 weeks off, mostly in bed. Well, how you doing? I have 10 more minutes, but yeah, you'll be the last one there. I love to look into my current relationship and what our strengths and weaknesses are together. Okay. But yeah, Miss Nika, go ahead and ask the question, and you'll be the last one I answer. Let me reset this one first. Oh, nice. I always wanted to play an instrument. Current relationship. You have the throat chakra reversed. Truth reversed. Eight of hearts. Four of clubs. Nine of clubs. Well, truth reversed is about block expressions, avoiding some real issues or like sweeping things under the rug. This Eight of Hearts, kind of leaving old habits behind or searching for something deeper. The Four of Clubs is a strong foundation and comfort, very safe haven card here. The Nine of Clubs is like guardedness or protecting yourself, kind of staying strong but under the pressure. But this Four of Clubs, it's kind of is the core of the strength with your relationship. Like you have a solid, comfortable foundation here. There's some good stability, safety, mutual support in your day-to-day lives, kind of giving you that strong base to stand on. The weaknesses, the throat, reversed chakra, truth. Um, with the Nine of Clubs here, it's the main vulnerability. Like there's a significant block in communication right now. Some like important truths might be held back or avoiding to kind of keep the peace. This silence here is like forcing like a guard or some defensive energy. This Nine of Clubs. You or your partner are kind of on high alert, maybe overthinking or feeling some emotional exhaustion from what's left unsaid. But the path forward is this Eight of Hearts. Like the relationship is just reaching a turning point. You know, it's just saying like to save the connection, you're gonna both have to walk away from some old defensive communication habits. Kind of leaving that emotional baggage behind. But yeah, there's always one that's always an overthinker. But yeah, this relationship has a very beautiful, solid foundation, but the lack of open communication is kind of draining the energy. Just keep your guard up and avoid tough conversations. It's going to only create more distance. The strength of your stable bond is the safe space, to finally speak your mind. Yes, Zeus, it's almost 9 o'clock. 5 more minutes. 5 more minutes. Let me close this queue. All right, this will be the last one. You're welcome, Llama Pajamas. Reset this one. And Sneaka, you got the last one. How does KG really feel about me? Just out of curiosity. All right, reset. You're welcome, Miss Nika. Right, the Queen of Spades. 8 of Hearts. 9 of Clubs again. But the 8 of Clubs. How does KG really feel about me? It's almost time, Zeus. Almost. He keeps walking in and out. He knows he's very particular. My dog. Dogs know routine. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah. There you go. Okay. You can go. All right. This Queen of Spades. It's very analytical, guarded, kind of protecting of peace. The Eight of Hearts, some shifting feelings, leaving the past behind. The Nine of Clubs, it's a very high defense, kind of testing the waters, a little self-protection there. And then the Eight of Clubs is about momentum or some sudden realization, some active thoughts here. But the Queen of Spades, KG, they're taking a very logical, very highly cautious approach to their feelings for you right now. Like they're keeping their emotions in check behind some wall. The Eight of Hearts with the Nine of Clubs, they're like transitioning away from some emotional headspace or like some past relationship habits, friendship habits. But because of this, they're resilient and defensive. Like they're purposely keeping their guard up, trying to avoid getting hurt while they're figuring some things out. But this Eight of Clubs, there's a lot of active momentum with the situation here. Like their thoughts about you are moving quickly, but there's a strong urge on their end, at least, to communicate or make some sudden shifts on how they want to connect with you. But there's a lot on their mind right now, especially regarding you. But again, they're keeping their cards close to their chest right now. They're just processing some old emotional baggage. The Eight of Hearts, keeping their guard up as a reflex, not necessarily because of anything you did. Just kind of give them some space to let down the defensives a little more naturally. Their fast energy, the Eight of Clubs. Um, it's just saying that an honest conversation or like a sudden shift in their attitude is going to eventually break down through that frosty exterior soon. But yeah. Oh, you're welcome, Miss Nika. Actually, that would be my cue to. When I'm done, I'll just do a. I'll just. Hey. Good night to you too, Miss Nika. Thank you for stopping by. I will be back tomorrow. Hopefully, if nothing happens. And there was some thunderstorms happening around my area, some power outages, but thankfully nothing happened. I knew I would know something would happen if these lights above me would turn off. The rest of them wouldn't, but those would definitely. Okay. Let's see. Where's the end credits? Shout out to everybody who had joined tonight. I know. Hold on. Got some new followers. Mystical Moonlets, Mason Mar, Stella is an angel. She's the or I'm assuming she was a 270th follower on Twitch. I'm growing ever so much, ever so slightly, but little by little. And I'm at 68, maybe 69 followers or subscribers on YouTube, which is cool. Thanks everybody for sticking around. And I will be back tomorrow with the 17th Kingdom Hourglass deck. See you guys all tomorrow. Hasta luego. Sai Chen.